Peace, love, light. Let's keep saying it until we all get it right. Welcome back to my channel. I am Infamous Q33 coming at you with another video. Today I'm going to do a story time. Yes, girl, a story time. So in this story time, I decided I'm going to tell you a little bit of positivity about me dating. And I've talked a little bit about a couple of dates that I went on that were, hella funny. So you might want to check my YouTube for those videos. So in particular, my one I like is the one that I said the guy said his favorite movie was The Exorcist. So go check out that title on my YouTube channel and see that video. Anyway, it's funny. So, but today I want to talk to you about my positive online dating experience and with a gentleman who I'm actually still connected with. So yeah, so let me say I met this person online. He is the type of gentleman where he was like, hey, let's meet up. I just want to meet you. Let's see, if there's any chemistry and just take it from there. So I like that. A lot of guys, they want to do that. They want to meet you right away. They want to see you. They want to, be in the same room and look at you and see if there's any chemistry. And the same with women. We want to just do that too. We want to see if there's chemistry. So I met him at a Starbucks across town. We met at Starbucks. Yeah, Starbucks, we didn't have coffee. I think I had a Izzy or something. And, he got one too, because I think I got there before he did. And I even offered to buy his Izzy for him. And he looked at me like, no, I got it. So I was like, oh, okay, he's a man's man. He don't want me paying for nothing for him. So I thought that was cute. So we're there sipping our Izzy, I'm looking into his eyes. He was an attractive man and tall, check. Don't want no itty bitties up in here. So yeah, so we chatted about everything. So this guy, very intelligent, well educated, very distinguished. I loved his voice. He's very intellectual, very well read, knows a lot about a lot of subjects. So we talked about a lot of things, including like religion and politics and, race, just different things, we asked each other a little bit about what we do. And he, was very interesting because he's an entrepreneur. So I thought, oh, wow, really nice. So our talk was really, really, really good. And he knows a lot about religion. So he's like I said, he's very well read. He's read lots of books and understands, a lot. So I was just like, ooh, tell me more. I was really taken away with him. I was just like, oh my God, he's so hot. Anyway, so yeah, the attraction was there. So I knew he was going to a party later that day. So he asked me, if I wanted to, come. And I was like, no. Cause I was like, oh, I can tell this guy really likes me. I don't want to do that. Cause I just felt like it wasn't the right time. So I was like, no, I got something to do. I'm busy this weekend. I got something else to do tonight. So didn't do that. Let him do his thing. So, but we still exchanged numbers because we were just talking online. So we exchanged numbers and, he called me that same weekend and we just kind of was chatting back and forth. I was still kind of nervous about going out with him. I don't know what that was about. I just wasn't ready. And I was still kind of talking to another person. So I just was waiting for the right time. So when that person I was talking to, fizzled out, I thought, okay, maybe. So I was talking with him because he had asked me out many times. And I always said I was busy, which I was around the holidays, really busy. A lot of parties, a lot's going on through the holidays. So I was really busy and he always wanted me to hang out with him. And I was like, oh, no, I can't. I'm going to a party with this friend. Oh, I can't. My family's doing something, So it was a whole lot. So then when it got after the holidays, things kind of slowed down. And then my birthday came up and, that's how we ended up hanging out, the day after my birthday. Really nice. We had a good time, went to a couple places and the vibe was really cool. I could tell he liked me right away. I let him pick me up because I'm not driving right now. I won't go into that. But so I let him pick me up and I felt totally safe about it because I've been talking to this man for almost a year. So, so when he came, I remember he got out of his truck, and I went out to go, greet him and tell him, hey, if you're ready, we can go now. So, but he had drove a long way. So I said, well, do you want to come in for, a little bit? So, and just a break from your drive, and then we can go. So, and it was kind of early, so it was like 10 o'clock. So, so we did, and we were going to go to this after hours spot too. So, so we came in. So when he got out of his track and stuff, it's almost, I wasn't racing him, but I was walking fast back to my apartment. So he was like, wait a minute, wait. So I was like, what? So he like grabbed my hand and he like pulled me to him and like gave me like this really nice hug. He's like, wow, you look really good, and you smell nice. And I was like, oh, thank you. He's like, wow. He said, you look really, really nice, like really sexy. So I was like, oh, thank you. And I was just wearing like some white jeans and this metallic silver top. It was still kind of holiday-esque, New Year's coming up and all that. So no, it was after that. So it was still kind of a blingy top though. And I think I bought it around that time and I hadn't worn it yet. So anyway, because I didn't do anything really for New Year's. But anyway, so yeah, I thought that was so funny how he was like, no, wait a minute, hold up. Like, oh no, let me give you a hug. So I was like, oh, okay. So I thought, okay, that was nice. I was like, okay, he liked what he sees. Okay, that's good. So anyway, so he comes in and we just sit on my couch and, we're talking. I'm like, oh, well, how does your day go today? That sort of thing. Did you work? And I think I had taken off work, for my birthday, of course, my birthday weekend. So, I didn't, I just took my time, getting ready the whole day, just kind of pampered myself the whole day. So we chatted for a little while, and I had like music on playing or whatever. And then he was like, hey, if you're ready, we can head out. So we headed out and went to this little bar and grill. It was nice, kind of older crowd. And, the music was nice because it's old school. And, you're looking around, you see people your age. It's nice, little, nice vibe. So we sat and kind of people watched for a little bit. I had not eaten anything because I was kind of running around too that day a little bit. So I didn't get a chance to eat anything. And I was like, oh, I'm hungry. So I ended up ordering food. I think he ordered something too. And we ordered drinks and stuff. It was really, really nice. And something really funny was like, like with me and my tinnitus, if you watch my channel, I have tinnitus from going to the gun range. And he didn't have his glasses on that night. So when it came to signing his ticket, for our drinks or whatever, he was like, oh, I didn't bring my glasses. And it was like really dark in the club. So he was just like, can you like sign that for me? And I just started laughing. I was like, oh my God, like I can't hear and you can't see. We're like an old couple up in here. So anyway, I thought that was really funny. So then we sat there for a little while, and I kind of danced in my seat. I didn't want to get up and dance. And he's not really a dancer, but he said, oh, but you can go like and dance if you want. I'm like, I ain't think to go up there and dance for you, player. Not tonight. But anyway, so after being there for a little while, listening to music, ate food, had a couple drinks, and then, we left there and went to another spot. So we had a really nice night. And then after that date, we just started talking even more because it was such a really connection. Because I remember at one moment in the club where, he was just watching, and he always has a smile on his face, almost like a grimace, like he's always just looks happy. And I actually like that. So at one point, I looked over at him and he was staring at me, and I was like, you staring at me? And I just started laughing. So then I started like people watching. The next thing I know, he just kissed me real quick on the face. I was like, ooh, where'd that come from? So, once he kissed me, like I could tell he was really into me because he was like doing the little, touches on your body, like just being like comfortable with you, which I was okay with. So anyway, but if you're not, then, you say the right thing, like, okay, look, but don't touch or whatever. So anyway, it was a really good night. So we've been like kind of hot and heavy now for a few months, and it's been really nice. I even invited him to my mom's 93rd birthday party, which he said, oh, he would, love to come. So he came, and that was pretty cool. I thought, it was really nice. He even like gave my mom a nice little gift. He gave her some cash, some hard cold cash. So I thought, oh wow, okay, that's really cool. So anyway, we are still rocking and rolling and actually vibing. So I'm really feeling this dude, the Lion, I call him. So whenever we're texting, I'll say, hello Lion, how are you doing today? How's your day going so far? And he's like, oh, the Lion's a little tired today. I was up late last night, or whatever it is. It's really cute. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of a story time about how my dating life is going. So anyway, with him, the way I'm rocking and rolling with him is I'm just kind of seeing where it goes, and not really seeing where it goes. I kind of stripped that away. I think I'm just kind of enjoying him. We're kind of enjoying each other because when we initially met, we both said we weren't looking for marriage, because he's 55 and I just turned 58. So I remember when I told him my age, he was like, wow, you look like really good. So I was like, oh, thank you. He said, you don't look, like you're even in your 50s. So black don't crack. Thank you, mama. Anyway, and he also said that my mom was beautiful and that, she looks really good she turned 93 this year. So he said, your mom looks really good. And, looking around the room, he says, your mom has very strong genes. He just always knows the perfect thing to say. So I love that about him too. He's very, very positive. And we've shared a lot of really like intimate stuff about our children with each other. And I think he did that before I did. And I was like, wow, like he feels comfortable talking to me, which I do kind of have that effect on people. But with dating, I wasn't really expecting it, but it was actually really nice. And we kind of gelled that way, because I think the more personable you get with people, it just moves you closer to them in the connection. Doesn't mean you're gonna get married or anything, but it does draw you a little closer to them when they're more personable with parts of them like that are kind of vulnerable. So I thought, wow, that was like really trusting of him to share, that with me. So, and I shared, some things with him too. So that's a nice little connection we have. So like I said, I'm 12 minutes into this video. Let me end it. But I want to end the video by saying, like, yeah, so right now, I'm really just enjoying him and what we're doing. I'm enjoying our company together and things that we're doing. So I was kind of nervous about it at first. I wasn't really sure, because I really like him. Like, I really like him. So like, this dude can stop me from going to Mexico. So, but I'm still learning him too. We're still learning each other. So I decided to compartmentalize that and just enjoy. So I'm just enjoying, beautiful experiences with him. So that's how it's going. So I'm going to end this video now, and I'm very happy to share that with you guys. If you want to share something with me, drop something in the comments. Let me know how I did with this story time, and let me know if you want to hear another story time. I'll make sure that the next one is only like 10 minutes. I don't want videos to go too long. So peace, love, and light. Let's keep saying it until we all get it right. Guess what? I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now.